Happening today, taking a live look at Alabama's capital. The second half of the state's legislative session starts today with lawmakers expected to discuss dozens of bills, and that includes a bill that will provide oversight to the state's parole system.
Let's check in live right now with Wade 31's Luke Hydash. He shows us how the Attorney General's take is going on that bill this morning. Hey, Luke.
Good morning. AG Steve Marshall, not exactly the biggest fan of this bill, but nonetheless, State House members will discuss that bill later today and possibly bring it one step closer to becoming law. So Attorney General Steve Marshall, he says he is all for parole reform. We know that's a big problem in Alabama, just not in this way. The bill actually would create a new council to oversee guidelines for parole release. That board would be the only one deciding what these guidelines are, and AG Marshall says that would actually undermine that board's independence and make it more difficult for the board to be able to deny parole to certain people that he says needs it. So this is all, of course, only if the bill ends up being passed. We are still a far ways from that. The conversation about this bill all comes after multiple parolees have committed crimes while out right here in Alabama. So the AG says that there is room for discussion in this bill. He says the discussion needs to include law enforcement officials as well as victims of crimes and prosecutors. Without that, he says the bill shouldn't even be entertained. Live in Huntsville this morning, Luke Hydash, Wade 31 News.